What's going on, guys? So today I will be showing you some interesting use cases of some of the most powerful generative AI tools that are out there. So the main goal for today is to actually create an avatar clone of myself and then bring that avatar to life, that is making it interactive, making it say some words or speak and show some expression as well. So we will be doing this using some of the most powerful AI tools out there, and let me just show you a quick demo first before we dive into the details of the build. So for example, this video you're seeing here is being generated by an AI tool called DID. So they make this avatar generative avatar video that you can use. For example, let's watch this one and see.
Hello Jay, I'm your 3D avatar and I'm here to help you with your day-to-day work. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm a digital representation of you, created by you using advanced 3D scanning and modeling technologies. I can move, talk, and interact just like you do in the real world. Now, let's talk about how I can be helpful with your work.
So what you've just seen here is actually powered by AI. So the image you're seeing here is generated using Midjourney. So on my Discord channel here, I created a chat actually to generate a clone of myself using some of my images. And then, as you know, some of you are familiar with Midjourney. There's a chat bot there on Discord. So you can just use that and then it will generate images for you like this. So the command, for those of you who are not aware, it's called imagine. And then when you use the imagine prompt, and then you can add, for example, the URL of those images, and then you add the text that you want. So I have been trying. It's not easy actually to get a perfect image. Even the one I have now is not as good, but I think it's the closest to what I would expect. So this one, which is the one that I used in the video. So this generates like a clone of myself, and as you can see, you will have to make use of this command, the prompt command here. And then, for example, let's say if I want to generate this again, you can just copy the link of that command, and let's also copy the link, the text that I used to define my character. And then when you press enter, it will take time to generate. And in that process, then I'll show you the next video. So there are two videos. The first video is this one, which is an exact clone of myself, and the other one is a cartoonish clone of myself. So for this one, I actually made use of the same platform, but at the same time, the image used is generated using Flag Studio.
Hello Jay,
so,
I'm your 3D avatar, and I'm here to help you.
Okay, so let me just play it one more time and then you can see.
Hello Jay, I'm your 3D avatar, and I'm here to help you with your day-to-day work. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm a digital representation of you, created by you using advanced 3D scanning and modeling technologies. I can move, talk, and interact just like you do in the real world. Now, let's talk about how I can be helpful with your work.
Okay, so the image you're seeing here is actually generated using one of the most popular AI tools in China here, which is called Flag Studio, image generation tool. So it does the same thing. It makes it even much easier. You can just input the text and then your image, whereas for Midjourney you need to input some commands and you need to have access to those commands. So this is open and free out there, so you can go and try it. So when I generated some images, I was able to get this nice cartoonish image and then use that to actually make the video that you just saw. So how did this happen? So for example, the command that I just entered, as you can see, it has generated the images for me. This is the Midjourney chatbot in Discord. So then you can, let's say, upscale an image. For example, you want to upscale the first image. No. Okay, let me cancel this one. Let's say, I think the third one looks more like me. So let's say we go with upscaling the third one, and then it will then generate 4 more images of this third one that I've chosen. And then, oh, this one is also selected. How can I unselect that? Okay, need to refresh. Okay, so these U's, as you can see here, they stand for upgrade, so for each image, and the number represents the place of the image. And then this V is actually to how do you call it, to get that particular image alone instead of having to generate 4 more images as it is right now. So it does take time to actually go through these commands, and the generation will look like this. It will take time, and you see the percentage run here, and then you can use that. So this is basically how the real image of me was generated. And then as for Flag Studio, as I mentioned, you can just use my image, the image that I generated there, and then I try to create another avatar from there. So this has been able to give me those videos. So as you can see, they are actually interesting clones, but none of them match I think this one is actually the closest to that. And then the next thing that you observed in the video is probably the voice. So for example, the voice, as you can see here, is an American accent. That is because I made use of this another powerful AI tool called 11 Labs. So they actually have this speech generation AI, and you can input text and then you can generate your speech, but you need to turn off your VPN if you're using it, because it will detect that. And so basically the prompt here, as you can see, the text that I used here is actually generated using ChatGPT. So I'm using AI to generate the text, and then using AI to actually generate my voice, and then using also AI tool, image generation tool, to generate the images. And then the last one, which is the most powerful one and the most impressive, I think it's the most advanced tool out there, it's this DID. So what it does, you can create a whole video. It can generate a whole video using text and audio, and then generate a whole video, let's say of yourself, for example, like the one I just did. So for example, let's say I select this image, and let me go again to 11 Labs, and then copy the text, and where is it again, and then input that text there. And as for 11 Labs, I've already downloaded the audio. So when you generate the audio, for example here, generate the audio, it will,
hello Jay, I'm your 3D avatar.
There are mostly American accent out there, but you can pay for you to get your original voice, just like that. So, and then after you've input the text, then the audio, the one I used in the video, you download it. It will be downloaded as an MP3 file, and then you upload that audio there, and then you can generate the video. So you can use this tool, like I think they have a 14 days trial, and it gives you credit and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's really fast as well, especially when the video is a bit short. So it will generate the whole video for you using the speech and then the voice that you've input in the prompt. So this is where the magic happens. So it's just, it will just make use of those
Hello, Jay.
inputs.
I'm your 3D avatar, and I'm here to help you with your day-to-day work. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm a digital representation of you, created by you using advanced 3D scanning and modeling technologies.
So yeah, I think we've watched this already. So, and even the anime one, which uses the image from Avatar Studio, and sorry, Flag Studio,
let me introduce myself.
Is also really
I'm a digital
powerful,
representation of you,
as you can see,
created by you using advanced 3D scanning and modeling technologies. I can move, talk, and interact just like you do.
Even with the image being a 2D
let's talk
image,
about how I can be helpful
it can
with
still make variations of the image to make it look lively. So this is an interesting tool. So this is the goal, actually, the aim behind some of my work, to come up with something that can
Hello,
actually
Jay.
be of this scale. So without much ado, I believe that is all for today. You can go and then try yourself and then use some of these tools, especially the Flag Studio one. It's really awesome, and you don't need to pay. It's free. And there's also the WeChat mini program that you can use in order to generate these images as well. So, and then also I'll encourage all of you. I'm going to open, let's say, because I started using Discord again today, it's been a while, so I'll try to share this channel, my Discord channel. You can come there and then you can play around with the Midjourney chatbot. So there are a ton of people using it as well. So yeah, so that is it for today. Thank you, and see you in the next one.